Alright, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. I wanted to share a poll that I was doing on a story that I saw on Fox 31 News last night. So, a driver and a passenger were shot on East Colfax in Aurora after a car opened fire, and in the back seat there were 3 young children. Thankfully, none of the kids were harmed, and both victims are expected to survive. But come on, guys, let's be real. Just because you survived something like that doesn't mean that that violence doesn't leave a mark, right? Now, here's where it gets a little bit darker. The cards are suggesting that it wasn't a random act. This was intentional, personal, and possibly fueled by the rage of a scorned lover. All right? And if that's true, and yes, we are speculating here, okay? Then someone is out there right now, like, panicking, knowing that, time is almost up, the clock is ticking, and consequences are coming. So, I put some cards on the situation, and with these cards, we're looking into the shooter's mindset. So, imagine the current state of the shooter. The paranoia, the fear, the regret, this person's thoughts are racing. Like, how long till they come for me? Did anyone see my face? Will anyone talk to the police? How much do the cops already know? But the shooter knows it's game over. Why? Okay? Why does the shooter know that it's game over? We're going to move on to the next set of cards that I pulled. Love on the brain. Into you. Private relationship. Okay, keeping a promise and running away. So, like, the backstory, we're gonna rewind and look a little bit deeper into why this wasn't just another tragic, drive-by. This is about emotions, jealousy, heartbreak, betrayal, blowing up into this chaos. It's about the stories that, we tell ourselves when love goes wrong. That I don't know that this is something that's acceptable, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's really what I don't know. I just feel like things went wrong, and it's almost like this person broke a promise to me. They lied to me, telling me that they were into me. So I think this person felt like, I don't want to say this person felt like justified in doing this. I think it was more of a snap decision, like impulsive. Okay. Okay. So the tarot is hinting at something a little bit deeper between the shooter and the female victim. A secret romantic connection, a relationship that was never supposed to be public, right? But it was never meant to be real, okay? And I'm going to show you why. This was just like, whispered, dreams of escape, running away together. I promise you, I'm gonna leave my person. This was a love story built on illusions, okay? This fantasy of escaping together, all right? But that didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Marrying for money. So we have the lover, the 10 of Pentacles. This female victim could have, this female victim could have been telling the shooter that, yeah, we're gonna run away together. We're gonna be together. I love you. You're the only thing on my mind. But this person married someone who's very stable. This person, they could have bought in a home together. This person looks like their life is going well right now, right? This person's too busy winning. So they're no longer interested in this love triangle with the shooter. They're no longer interested. They don't want it no more. So this leaves the masculine pissed, angry, because the person that they believed was into them, that always had their, you know, their mind on them, the person that they were going to run away with, didn't keep this promise, but they did something more permanent with another person, you know, took steps, like I said, maybe buying a home together. Okay, so this masculine felt like this feminine, this female, chose money over the love that they shared, right? This person feels like they were manipulated. This person feels like they were tricked. Yeah, in this moment, I think the shooter didn't see a woman that he was in love with. He saw betrayal, he saw lies, and he saw time wasted. Okay, time wasted. This is when it all like kind of crashed down. You know, when everything kind of came crashing down. We have envy, forcer. See, he was trying to force something that wasn't meant, that shouldn't have been. You know, this person has anger management. This person was very envious of the life that this female was building with another person. This person, this connection was toxic, but he was hooked on it. And then he was in his feeling, crying over her, because he was an obsessive lover. This person could have been doing drugs when all this kind of went to shit here. Death and the tower. Now, this shooter isn't just heartbroken, he's a suspect now. Well, I don't know if they've questioned this person, but he could be possibly facing attempted murder and child endangerment. Even if this person isn't caught today, the truth always finds a way to you know, come to the surface. Okay, so this is what happened. All right, guys. So I guess the reason I looked into this is because this is, you know, drive-bys happen every day, but why, you know, this was a situation where another person's behavior had consequences for everyone involved. 2 people were shot, 3 children witnessed this, and that has to be terrifying for a child, you know. So for the victims, you know, we're sending well wishes and you know, speedy recovery, and for the children, we pray for safety, healing, and peace for them. But for the rest of us, let this be a reminder that unspoken truth can rot beneath the surface, and the pain that we tend to push away and ignore, it doesn't always go away. It spreads, and it spreads to the people that we love and to our future selves, right? I'm gonna say so to wrap this up, I'm just gonna wrap this up. Like, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys stay grounded on your healing journey. It's really not for the faint of heart. It requires truth and acceptance and accountability. Truth can be dangerous, but so can silence. Not saying anything, keeping things hidden. Playing with people's emotions, mind games, manipulations. Those aren't just red flags. Those are matches near gasoline. And that's what happened here. So I just want to remind you, you know, I want you guys to remember it. Like, I want you guys to stay safe when kind of unearthing and uncovering a lot of these uncomfortable truths. So if you're in a complicated or unsafe situation, it's important that you always seek out legal or professional help to build a plan so that you can protect yourself. All right, guys? But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Until next time, I hope you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other, guys. See you guys next time.